Hey, hi, hello creatives, welcome back or to my channel. My name is Lindsay and today we are very late but doing my February plan with me. I did record this video a few weeks ago, but I'm only just getting around to editing it and putting it out for you guys now. But I'm showing you my supplies, and that's my B5 size Archer and Olive notebook, my Le Pen mild liners, 4 different pastel colors from Tombow, and some scrap papers, and a bunch of sticker sheets from the 4 Bear Sticker Club. I've talked about them many times on my channel, but they do stickers, monthly subscriptions. You can sign up for 3 months, 6 months, or just by month, and I love them. And generally speaking, how I get my themes for my bullet journal setups is basically from their monthly subscriptions. My theme for this month is all based on ones that they sent out, I believe, for the January pack, and I love them. But first, I'm doing a quick February flip through. No, I'm doing a quick January flip through, and as you can see, I was not quite in my journals. I ended up doing a different type of weekly spread, and I'm going to continue to do that for February because I did record this maybe a week into February, so I did set this up very late, and I didn't want to have as much room that I normally do for my weeklies. You'll see it's the same setup that I did for January that you saw in the flip through there, but I really like this theme so much, and it's so funny that I spelt February wrong, and I only noticed as I was editing this video. It did not clue in at all that I wrote this wrong, and I don't know, the brain is just so funny to me that I thought this was spelt right the whole time, and I even shared it with my 4 Bears Sticker Club other folks. There's a nice little group chat that we have, and I shared the picture with them because I was so happy with how this cover page came out, and none of them noticed either, which I just think is hilarious. But yeah, so the theme, I don't really have a theme. It's kind of pastel rainbow, galentine, self-love, BFF. You'll see with the types of stickers that I'm using, I try to stick to a theme, but at the same time, I prefer to stick to colors as opposed to a specific theme. I just kind of pick out the stickers that all kind of go together. And then sometimes I put a bunch of stickers all on the same page, and sometimes I only use one sticker sheet on a page. It's really, I like themes because I like to have my supplies in front of me, but at the same time, I like to just be creative and see how the page turns out and not put so much pressure on myself to then stick to something and it has to be that way. So anyways, yes, I did 4 pastel colors because I kind of pulled them from the sticker sheets that I'm using, and I think that I matched the colors honestly pretty well. And then I picked out some random like scrapbook paper cutouts to use, kind of using still my scrapbook paper theme that I've been using last year and trying to continue for this year. And so, yeah, it's still kind of stuck with that. It's just a little bit more on the hit the lazy button, I guess, because I wanted to do this setup pretty quickly. It's a shortish video for me for my setups, but it did still take me an hour and 20 minutes, I think, to do real time. So not crazy. But I'm continuing for February doing the calendar spread on the left-hand side. And then the bottom left corner there, I wrote down all of my monthly bills. And then I put lines through stuff that are paid either twice in the month or 4 times in the month. And then, yeah, I'm going through and adding in Monday to Friday. And I still use this for my bill payments schedule on the calendar itself, even though I'm now using it a little bit smaller. I don't know if you've ever noticed when I would do my flip throughs of the previous month, I don't know if you've ever noticed that I didn't necessarily fill up the square, and I think this amount is enough. Even if a bill payment takes 2 lines instead of only 1 line like I was doing before, it's not a big deal. So yeah, I'm really enjoying having the calendar page on the same page as the cover page, and I think that this really helps for not using enough, no, words. I'm struggling to find them. It helps with not filling up my journal super quickly. And I like to have a journal last me as long as I can because I don't kind of add in different spreads. And this bullet journal, is only for my finances and budgeting and my to-do lists. And sometimes I write to-do lists for the week and sometimes I don't. But I also know that it's completely okay if I end up not writing in it at all because I enjoy the creativity aspect of setting these up every month. And I know I did not set up anything for January, and I apologize for that. I did do a spread, as you saw, I flipped through earlier, but it was something that was really thrown together. And yeah, I just didn't have time. And then by the time I did have a little bit of time, we were already a week into February. So it just seemed not necessary. But I'm really hoping I have a ton of videos already recorded that I'm really focusing on doing voiceovers for and getting out to you as quickly as possible. I still have a Hobonichi set up for 2025 that I'm going to put out there. I have some junk journaling videos, so stay tuned. Hit subscribe if you want to see some of those videos coming out soon. I swear they're going to come out soon, but so then I went in and just added in a bunch of stickers and put in the larger amounts. I know I'm already on to the next page, but it's just, I don't plan these out so much. I literally just see how I'm feeling and just start creating. And then so now I'm doing my quote page, which I don't actually do any quote on, but I did want to use this postcard. And in the Forbear Sticker Club, you get a postcard and an activity sheet in each of the monthly subscription packages that you get, as well as reusable zippy containers where the stickers come in. Anyways, I really liked these sticker sheets and this theme, and it's kind of like BFF and friends. And so on the beacons there, are they called beacons? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a science girly either, but it says laughter, bestie vibes. Then there's also one that I'm going to color in that says fun times and shared adventures. And it's just super fun because February is Valentine's Day. A lot of folks generally do love and red, but the pastel colors really spoke to me, and that's what I wanted to use. And I'm really happy that I did. So then, yes, this is the activity sheet that it comes with, and it's generally always in black and white. So I thought, why not color it in using the Tombow markers that I decided to use? And I really liked how this turned out. It was really fun to just kind of color in. I have been coloring as a new hobby that I'm into, and I have, alcohol markers and a bunch of little coloring books, and I've been really enjoying it. But as I've mentioned, a lot of my channel, and probably what a lot of you folks also deal with, is in the evening time, and when you're winding down for the end of the evening, what do you do? Out of all of our hobbies that we have and all of our interests and all of the things that we want to spend our free time on, how do you balance it all? So yes, I don't color every evening. I don't create videos. I don't journal every evening, but it's something that I really strive to want to do. I'm even behind on my 5-year journal, but it's all good. It's all good. It will come, and I don't force myself to be creative. If I don't feel being creative, then that's fine. But yes, okay, so back to the spread. I generally deal with little bits of background, like you saw that I did the coloring in of the colors. And then I start with kind of my larger items first, being the postcard, the coloring page, and the scrapbook cutout. And then I go in and start gluing them all down and then filling it in with stickers. And I can never get enough stickers. I probably go way overboard. Sometimes less is more, but to me, more is more and more is great. So I go overboard probably, but I love it because I love sticking the stickers down. It's a whole, vibe all on its own, I guess. And that's just a little bit of a hobby of mine, of just using stickers and placing them down on the piece of paper. So I've really enjoyed that. And then moving on to the right side here is just my paycheck tracker. Sometimes I use these, sometimes I don't, and that's totally fine. But I have been using an app. I don't even know what the app's called, to be honest. I don't have my phone with me, but I think it's called, I ended up buying it. I don't remember, but I will put it here so that you do know. And anyways, I bought this app. It was a one-time purchase, thank God, because I do not like subscription apps, but I really enjoy it, and I record all of our expenses in there, and it kind of keeps track of things differently, kind of to how I was doing it before, but I do it as I go, and it's much easier to do as I go with it being on my phone, as opposed to before I was trying to keep up with my expenses and writing it all down in an Excel document, or what was I used the Google one, not Excel. Sheets. There we go. Oh, I was drawing a blank there. But so I was using Sheets, and it was fine, but I felt like the best way to do it was always on my computer, and I wasn't always on my computer, and then I would have to catch up for like 2 weeks. And because my husband and I both use the same bank account, there's so many transactions, and it took so long to try and keep up with it. So I'm really happy with the app that I'm using. And so, yeah, we've been definitely a lot better with our finances now that we're like paying attention to what we're actually purchasing and making sure that we're checking into our bank account more frequently to see what's in there, what the balance is before we go and purchase things. That's all working. So I'm really looking forward to filling out these spreads to kind of see where we're at and what the month kind of looks like altogether. So yeah, really enjoying this. And I continue to do this spread in every month, and I'm really enjoying it. But I want to do a total page over on my yearly collections journal. And I just haven't done that yet because I think there's still a few months that I just have to fill in for last year. And then I still plan to do a 2024 bullet journal flip through. It will be coming out probably in March, but I still will do it. Even though I didn't have those things done in January, it's fine. I also just had my son's 5th birthday that took a lot of my time and just kind of my focus on trying to just complete that, and didn't want to put my brain anywhere else. So yeah, lots of excuses, but it's just, when the time's right, and then that's when I focus on making videos. But like I said, I do have a bunch of videos out there that I have already recorded that I just need to do voiceovers for, and they will come out shortly. But so going on to my last spread here, it worked out evenly, obviously, because February is only 28 days. It's not a leap year this year. So I was able to put 14 days on either side of this spread, and I actually really enjoy how this is. And because I don't need even to have a 2-week kind of checklist going on, that's totally fine too, especially because sometimes it's things that I don't necessarily need to get done that week. I feel like this will be easier to maybe even have a little bit of a cleaning checklist. I do want to try and declutter something. Daily would be too overwhelming for me. So probably once a week or maybe 2 times a week is to have, to try and declutter something in my house, just to start to kind of, tackle my house. And I feel like in the wintertime, things just accumulate much more, and things end up on surfaces, or they're just thrown into drawers. I feel like winter, even though we spend most of our days obviously inside, I still think that we're so guilty of just hitting the easy button and just kind of relaxing and chilling and, sitting and playing with our kids, as opposed to putting any type of focus on our house. So yeah, it is what it is. But wow, this video is already over. We're already at the final flip through. So if you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye.